Proto-moto Destin, we'll go back to another box opening. This is the first one in a while. This is the first one of 2023. Technically the first full box, if you haven't checked it out already, but I did a Trap Tricks unboxing earlier on in the month. And let's see, alright, so let's just get right into it. So this is the new set, Maze of Memories. This has a bunch of, like, legacy support as well as new support for good archetypes such as spell books, as well as Access Code Talker, or just Code Talkers in general. So on the box over here, we kind of see like all the arts. We have that creepy little punk in the background over there. Gate Guardian, which is a big part of the set, which is one of the main cards I guess are easy to use. And then you have a Rika reprint, and then Dual Academy, and a bunch of Arc 5 support, which is interesting. Alright, so let's just dig right in. Let's just do this. Alright, so this is the first couple packs on the right-hand side. Alright, so let's do this. If I remember correctly, all these cards are rare, and some of them are super rare. Okay, so we have Treacherous Trap Hole, that creepy little punk. This is new Infernity support, so special summon one Infernity monster that's banished or in your hand or graveyard, and if a face-up Infernity monster you control is destroyed by battle or loses the field because of an opponent's card effect while it's card in your graveyard, you can set this card. Ooh, Solemn Judgment as a super. Kind of sucks that's the super, but it is what it is, because I have tons of those already. I think that came out in, what's it called? Grand Creators. We have the new card. This is the Shadow Ghoul of Labyrinth. So Shadow Ghoul, you can discard this card, add one Labyrinth Wall from your deck to your hand at the end, start of the damage step. If your opponent's monster battles while you control a Labyrinth Wall card, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy that opponent's monster. You use each fight a Shadow Ghoul of the Labyrinth once per turn. We have a new Trickstar card, Annual Blue Tears. Target one face-up monster on the field, which controller opponent takes damage equal to the number of cards in their hand times 200. Then negate that target's effects until the end of the turn. If effect damage is inflicted, except during damage step, you can banish this card from graveyard, set one on trap. So this allows you to set your copy of Revival, or Trickstar, yeah, Revival, I think. The Mech Knight Blue Sky reprint, and then Deep Dark Trap Hole is pretty good for any of the Trap Trick stuff. There's a lot of traps that you could use. Put that stuff over here. Alright. Next up, we have Preya Jirai Gumo. So this is based off the Jirai Gumo card, so now it's a trap instead of the normal monster. Special summon this card as a normal monster, Insect Earth, level 5, attack 21, defense 1000 during your main monster zone. In its same column, when you can destroy, then you can destroy one monster your opponent controls in this column. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Sengo the Thunder, Kaizujin, or Sujin that is banished or in your deck or hand, and then you could add it from the banished or your deck to your hand. Okay, you can use effective Prayer Jaraguba once per turn. Then we have Kaizujin, the OG. Ooh, and then we have number 39, Utopia Rising. So this requires 2 level 4 monsters. So this card is special summoned. You can target one number XYZ monster in your graveyard except 39 or itself. Special summon it in dispense position. Then you attach all the materials from this card, attach them to the monster. And if you XYZ summon during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. So I guess you're able to use it to go into bigger Utopia monsters, especially like if you have Utopia in the graveyard and whatnot. You could just go, okay, Rising, bring it back. We have Ancient Fairy Dragon. So this is the errata version. So I guess now it's only once per turn, and it's a hard once per turn, not the soft one, if I remember correctly. We have Chaos Form, that allows you Ritual Summon, which you do kind of need for your new Blackluster Soldier card that comes out in the set. And then we have Baron Untopia. Ugh. A lot of words. So this card's always treated as a Baron card. Number of monsters you control with number between 1000 and 107, so C 1000s. Okay. As well as CSX, yep. Number C monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and your opponent cannot target them with card effects once per turn. If you special summon an XYZ monster with a rank up magic spell effect, you can target that XYZ monster and one monster opponent controls, attach that opponent. Okay. So it's a field spell, it's not bad, it just allows you to steal. And then you have a copy of Rika Petal. I think they included the Rika stuff as reprints, just because Trap Tricks you're allowed to do insect and plant, so here's your plant support, I guess, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the good one. I think the good one you want is a level 4 Petal. This is the upgraded version of this. Alright, we have Red Eye Soul. So this card becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon when in the field in the graveyard. Here, let me zoom in actually. Oh, no, this is all the way. Okay, that's all the way zoomed in. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so if your opponent special summons a monster, except during damage step, you can Send this card from your hand, field, or graveyard to someone red eyes monster from your hand or deck except red eyes soul. So you're allowed to go get anything out from their deck, basically. Interesting. Ryoku Guardian is a new card, so if your life points are lower than your opponent's, target one monster you control with Gate Guardian's original name, have your opponent's life points, and the opponent gains attack to your opponent's life points. Oh, so you know what? I might think, you know what? Try to make a punk support for this. I don't know. We have LSC, the Sylveon High Protector. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're back. Okay. Alright. So where were we? Okay. 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, declare one card name, activate the top of your deck, and if it's a declared card, add it to your hand. Okay, so it's a mill card. Next up, we have Blackwing, Elephant, and the Raven. We have Kahoyo Regretsu, which is the new Arc 5 support. This is for, so specials on 1 level 4, lower fairy, spellcaster, winged beast, or beast warrior monster from your hand, and if you do, equip it with this card, then you can return all dragon monsters in the field to the hand. Okay, so basically this is just anti-D-Link and anti-Dragoonity. So if you're gonna play something with Winged Beast and you have, your opponents like run, or your locals for that matter, runs like all this dragon stuff, might be a good support. You have Royal Decree, negate all other trap effects on the field. That's a good anti-trap trick support. And then Mech Knight Red Moon. I think all the Mech Knights got reprints actually in the set, so that's pretty cool. Next up, we have Original Gate Guardian, and then we have Photon Orbital. Ooh, I see a Collector's Rare. So I have really good luck with these sets because I always get a Collector's Rare, and it's always the one that I kind of want. Next up is Photon Orbital. We have Double Attack, Wind and Thunder. We have Barrel from Different Dimension. I think, yeah, it's a effect monster. And we get... Really? This is the Collector's Rare that we get? The Photon Orbital? Damn, okay. I play one copy of it in the Galaxy Eyes profile, but I don't really play that much. But it's kind of cool I got like a Collector's Rare. That's money right there. That's rent. Song of the Thunder, and then we have Soul, the Supreme King. So I think this allows you to bring out Zark pretty fast. Pay half your life points for someone when cruising Zark from your extra deck, ignoring conditions, but negates effect. It is returned to extra deck during the end phase of the next turn. When your opponent activates a spell or effect that you can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Supreme King Zark from your face-up monster zone, special into... okay. So you use this, activate it during your opponent's turn, and then banish again, I guess. Special into Pendulum, Xyz Dragon, Single Dragon, Fusion Dragon from your deck, extra or graveyard. Oh, so that kind of mills out like all the stuff that you actually really want. Okay, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. I might actually try to run that inside some sort of fun deck. We have Mech Knight Yellow Star, Time to Stand Up. I think this is 5D support, yeah. If a Dragon Synchro monster is on the field, special up to 2 monsters with Resonator. Yep, so that's Resonator. And we have Overlay Network. This is pretty good for Exo Sisters. Target one face-up monster you control, special on one monster with the same level from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but negates its effects. You can add special monsters from the extra deck except Xyz monster. Target one Xyz monster control, attach one card to the hand. We have classic Labyrinth Wall. We have Mudan the Rika Fairy, Labyrinth Wall Shadow. I think this allows you to grab a field spell, I think. Monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned except monsters with the original 5 or higher. Once per turn during your main phase, you can place one Song of the Thunder or Sujin that's banished on your hand or deck face up. Okay, so this is a field spell. And then we have Mech Knight Blue Sky. I kind of want to run Mech Knights, honestly. It's a fun archetype, and then it allows you to go into like other Machine Xyz monsters. We have Super Soldier Ritual. This allows you to go into your Black Luster of the set. You have Sujin. You have Psy Beast. This is for your Castra support, technically. We have Saga the Dragon Emperor. We have Cost Down. That's a decent reprint. And then we have Battle Royale mode joining. Activate this card, targeting one effect monster. On the field, the first 2 times that monster is destroyed each turn, it's not destroyed. When destroyed by battle, the player that destroyed gains 200 life points. If the turn, a player or opponent takes battle or effect damage, effect to the effect, if it's on level 4, lower monster hand, but lose 2,000 life points. And then next up, we have Forge a New Future. This is obviously brain support. Once per chain, if a link 4 is link summon, you can place 1 counter on this card. 3 max, and you can activate the effects based on the number of counters. Okay. Declare 1 card name. If you do, activate effects on the field of that card are negated. 2, special summon 1 level 4 more graveyard. 3, summon this card from your graveyard. If you do, special summon one link 4 monster from your extra deck. Okay, that's interesting. You cheat out some of your bigger cards, I guess. We have this creepy little punk. Overload Fusion. Ooh, spoiler, we got XL Synchro Dragon, but that's a good card. Court of Justice, and then XL Synchro Stardust Dragon. Really need it if you're going to play Stardust in the near future. If this card is Synchro Summon, you can special summon level 1 or 2 lower tuner monster from your graveyard. During your main phase quick effect, you can tribute this card, special 1 Stardust Dragon from your extra deck. Just treat it as a Synchro Summon, then immediately after this turn, Synchro Summon using monsters you control for the rest of the turn. Monsters special summon by this effect are unaffected by card activated effects, and you use each effect once per turn. Alright, nice. And then we have Performer Pal Duelist Extraordinary. I think this is new support for Performer Pals. It's a scale 8 at least, which is good. They always need a scale 8. Scale 8 for Performer Pals because they need the support, honestly. Red Eye Soul. Mech Knight Yellow Star. First copy of Gate of Wind and Water. This is the first one. This is the combo. You have Shadow Ghoul Labyrinth, Labyrinth Wall, Nimble Angler, and then Deep Dark Trap Hole. Alright, we're almost done with the right hand side, so let's start speeding through a couple of these then. Alright, Preo Jirai Gumo, Ryoko Guardian, Evolution Embers. This is Cyber Dragon support. We have Double Attack, Winded Thunder, Kaio Getsu, Mech Knight Red Moon, and then Sangha the Thunder. Alright, keep going forward. You have Time to Stand Up, Suijin, Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. That's a good reprint. Too bad I got tons of them though. And then we have other copies. I'm surprised they preferred in Black Wings. I don't think Black Wings get any support in this, you know. Gate Guardian, Imperial Iron Wall, Gate Guardian Thunder and Wind, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Kalut. We have Supreme King, and then Performer Pal Duelist Extraordinaire. Alright, last pack for the right hand side, and then we'll move on to the left. We got the collectors, so I guess we have more for the Ultra, I think. Orbital, Treasure Trap Hole, Overlay, Cost Down, and then so on. Alright, moving on to our right hand side over here. Or left hand side, sorry. We have Super Soldier Ritual, Kazejin, Labyrinth Heavy Tank. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Cannot attack the turn. It's normal summon during your main phase. You take one of your Sangha of the Thunder, Kazejin, and Sujin that is banished or in hand or in a graveyard or deck. Face up in your spell trap as a continuous spell. Then if you control a Labyrinth Wall card, you destroy one of your pro controls. That's cool. Cyberload Fusion, Prejigger Gumo, Elixir, Cast Form, Saga the Dragon Emperor. This is, yeah, so this is a Zexal card. Riga Petal, and then Labyrinth Wall Shadow. Next up, we have Super Soldier Ritual, Suijin, Labyrinth Wall, Blackwing Elf and the Raven. Ooh, we got Firewall Dragon, Dark Fluid, the Tempest, Terahertz. Well, that's a long ass name. Okay, so basically this is based more for the Code Talker support, because instead of doing like the other Dark Fluid based on your like the typing of the card, it's more based on the attribute of the card instead. Variant Utopia, and then we have that. Imagine we had 2 collector's rares on this. That'd be great. That would be great. We have Time to Stand Up, Red Eye Soul, Rotopia Rising, and then that. I really wanted the Baron though. I think the Baron's probably the biggest chase card out there. We have Overload Fusion, Super Agent Deep Sea King Goliath. I think this was an OTK card back in the day. I really forget though. It just seems familiar. It's definitely a reprint in my that I know of. But I think that's the end of that though. We have Ryoko Guardian, Prejigger, Gate Guardians combined. Okay, so I think we have all copies. So I have 1, 2, 3. I think we're missing 1. I think it's so we have Thunder Wind, Wind Water. I think it's Thunder Water we're missing. Or maybe that's it. I kind of forget. I haven't really kept up with the set, honestly, because I was like, oh, Gate Guardian support, that's kind of cool. You know, I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's pretty nutty. It's cheap, too. Photon Orbital, Creepy Little Punk. On your mark, gets a dual, new 5D support, technically. When this card is activated, if you control no other cards, you could add 1 Synchron monster from your deck to your hand once per turn during your standby phase. Place 1 signal counter on this card. You can move 2 signal counters of the card, send this face-up card from the graveyard, draw 2 cards, then send 1 card from your hand to your deck to your graveyard. You can activate once per turn. Okay, I thought I was going to say once per duel, but no. I think think we got like one of each of the main chase cards actually. Judge's Trap Hole, Kazejin, Guardian Wind of Water, Munan. Alright, we're running out of packs here. Come on, Baron. We have Imperial Iron Wall, Gate Guardian, Side Beast, damn it, Shadow Ghoul, Angel Blue Tears, Magnetic Blue Sky, and Barian Untopia. 3 packs left. We have Time to Stand Up, Preya Jirai Gumo, Solemn Judgment, okay, I'll take it. Labyrinth Wall, Core Justice. Okay, 2 packs left. I think I got doubles of everything, basically. We have Overload Fusion, Red Eye Soul, Saga of Dragon Emperor, Mudan, and then Axel Synchro. Damn, I thought it was gonna, be the Baron. But that's fine, I'll take the extra copy. Alright, last pack, see what we can get. Pray, give me your energy, guys, give me your energy. Baron. Kazejin, oop, no. There's a Trap Hole, Gate Guardian, Water, and Thunder. There we go, that was the last one we're missing, actually, so I guess we pulled it off, so. Overall, it's not a bad set. It's definitely catered towards like the nostalgia factor, especially with the Gate Guardian stuff. But I always like the Gate Guardian in terms of Duel Links and whatnot. I'm kind of happy that these cards got printed, so I'll definitely put a deck profile out for them once I do more deck testing when Omega updates. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. All right, so sayonara.